is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Game Over Gerkinman. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Oh, I'm getting comfy on the couch here. Today we're going to go somewhere different because I know you're all sick of looking at the same stuff. So we're going to go over this way and we're going to make our way to Hades Ho's Tower of Flame, which is down through here. It's a whole new area. You can see it. I pointed it out in episode 2. You can see it off to sea. Very, very beautiful area. You can access a few different areas from this little point here. But currently all we can access is Hades Tower of Flame. Roll's not quite as good as it was. I can't go quite as far because I've got this heavier shield, but that's okay. I want to get that strength up so I can get that hammer out. But it's B scaling. It's going to be perfect in this area, but although it'll probably be Crimson Palmer. Oh yeah. Yeah, this thing. Let's have a look at it. A standard wooden palmer, the fancy name and nifty paint are surely a merchant's efforts to make this very ordinary shield more attractive. Classic. I never read the craftsman's hammer. An old smithing hammer looks like a typical hammer, but is in fact incredibly sturdy. Some say it was the hammer used long ago by a famed blacksmith of yore. Yes, it's implied that it was Andre's blacksmith, Andre from Dark Souls 1's hammer. But now that Dark Souls 3 is out, I don't know if that's still the going theory or not. I need to pull a thing to get that to rise up. Where is the thing? The thing to pull. Where is it? I need it. Is this it? Yes. I couldn't see it. I was looking for one of those big switches I pull out and rotate. There's a few needless things like this here. Like, I don't know why having that there is important, seeing as all it did was raise a gate, but I don't know, I guess someone took the time to program it, and they were like, oh well, might as well gotta use it. So they did. What else we got here? Soul Lost and Dead, Broken Thief Sword. Not overly exciting. And if we come through this tunnel here, we should pop out at... Oh, I say should like we're going to pop out anywhere else. Welcome to Hades Tower of Flame. Beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful area in terms of art direction. I love it. That is a Hadenite, and we will be stirring up some shit with those guys later on. These big dudes here are the main enemies in this area. I'd be curious to see how... Oh, shit. Be curious to see how much damage this does to them. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all. You can come here first if you choose to. I don't, because I'm not weird. But a lot of other people do, because there's some more items here. Alright. These guys, on the other hand, these dudes are pretty tough. I purely aggroed this guy just to show off how tough they are. But this is why I wanted the Dragon Lake Shield, because I want that 100%, because these guys are very, very unforgiving and very aggressive. And, very hard to roll out of. Thankfully, until we do a certain thing, they basically only aggro if you aggro them. But there is one particular thing we'll do in a little event, and once we've triggered that event, they will just aggro. They will just aggro all the goddamn time. And make this place a living hell. It's a very, very small area, Hades Tower. But it's a nice one. Very compact. There's not a lot of wasted space here. It's very linear, there's no real exploration or anything. There's that tower over there, which, as you can see, there's like a little red thing there. That's a dragon. Goddamn dragon. And there's an old friend waiting for us there. Whoop. Ah, 3 combo, of course. Oh, dodged at the last second like a pro. You're down, son. Those guys are alright. They're not particularly difficult to beat or anything. They don't drop any particularly good items either. I think you can drop. They drop their weapons and shields sometimes. Maybe. If you're lucky. I honestly don't quite remember. I remember them giving me a hell of a hard time on my first playthrough. I'm being very sloppy with them, and I probably shouldn't be. Void Talisman. When you kill them, these will open up. And you can see there's that little platform down there. When you pull on this switch, that little platform down there will rise up. Which is nice. Nice little surprise. There's going to be a boss fight down there, and having those up does make it a little bit easier. Okay. Just saving up my Estus, because I might need it for the boss fight, because I'm going to pretty much be going straight to that boss. I think with these guys, these big sword dudes are the easiest of the bunch to take care of. I think you only have to kill the middle one? Or do I have to kill all three of them? Gotta kill all three, alright. Yeah. This was actually much harder in Dark Souls, the original release of Dark Souls 2. And I see a lot of people trying to do it with the lock-on. And you can do it with the lock-on, if you're crazy. But it's a lot easier if you do it with just running in there and swinging around at him. But I died. Alright. 2 hits that time, wow. If I'm quick about it, I should be able to take... As long as I don't let them, like, get next to each other, I should be okay. Because, yeah, like I said, they're not... It's going to readjust to their timing now. These guys aren't that bad, like, at all. They're just... If you're fighting multiple of them at once... Which, like I said, it is a lot easier if you don't have your lock-on on, and that's my fault for getting behind him when he's doing that swing. I should be keeping my eyes open for that, but I'm kind of being lazy. Alright, so now I can pull on this switch. That'll rise up the other floor there. Which is nice. Now, if I come down here... That guy's not going to aggro on me yet. Nope. I've forgotten at what point it is that they decide they want to start aggroing on you, but it's... I think it's after you beat this boss. Oi! No, I'm out of stamina, Dan. You're out of stamina. The wind-up on that attack is so fucking long. It throws me off every time. Every goddamn time. I'm always trying to roll when all I have to really do is, like, sidestep. Okay, let's get this guy's attention. Oh, there you go. Oh, this stun lock. I thought the stun lock might last long enough to be able to finish him off, but that wasn't the case. He still needed one more hit. Anyway, he's dead now. Hide Knight's sword. Oh shit, that's actually a really good drop. Let's have a look at that. It does electric damage on top of like regular damage, which is why it's pretty good. Straight sword originating in hide, a special alloy makes it very durable. The composition of the alloy of these swords remains a mystery, but in Dragon Lake, the attempt to imitate it resulted in the similar hardened steel. In the original release, there was a Hide Knight actually sitting in the Forest of Giants, Forgotten Giants, and a lot of people would get the Hide Knight sword there from that one and use that for the rest of the game. So yeah, there's an interesting little tidbit for you. But we have a boss fight to fight. So let's fight the boss fight. Hey! This is the Dragon Rider. He is not hard at all. Especially once you put the floor up. I could be just rolling around him, really. He just really slowly sort of tracks you, and then... I say he's really easy, and then I start, like, getting hurt, but he's shit. Some people say he's actually easier than the last giant, which I don't know about that. But he's certainly, not particularly difficult, especially if you got your adaptability up a couple levels. He's a good tutorial. He would have been a good tutorial boss fight. Actually, that's what I think. That's what he should have been. He should have been a tutorial boss fight. Wait. Oh, wow, what a combo. I'm gonna get cocky and then I'm gonna get, like, wrecked and be embarrassed for dying on the fucking Dragon Rider. Oh no, I might just kill him. Maybe that's what'll happen. And I'll get my victory achieved and my Dragon Rider soul! Alright, so now if I come up here... I could go around that other way to where the other boss fight is, but we're going to come back to that later on. And I've leveled up a little more maybe and done some other exploratory stuff. But that's pretty much all there is to hide. The other way is just to go the other route, and there's some more statues and some other shit to fight, and bada bing bada boom, you're done!
Are you from these parts? My name is Lycia. I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it, that's for your heart to decide. I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid they were all true. The king, gone. The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy. I fear that, by now, they may have scarce room in their hearts for miracles. Why did I come here? Well... do I need any other reason than to spread the gospel of miracles? My preceptor always said this art should be shared with the world. And such is my only wish. Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up and go back home. It is... well, I must do this. And being out here all alone only makes this a more fitting test of my fortitude. I expected this cathedral to be bustling, but there's hardly a soul to be found here. Without any goings-on, I'll have to move soon. To a place I could gull the... help the gullible by teaching the good word.
She almost let it slip there. She's a slippery... Can't trust this woman.
I expected this cathedral...
She's trying to take advantage of us. I mean, she does sell miracles and stuff that are helpful if you're into that sort of thing, but she's also incredibly deceptive. And she's up to... I wouldn't say she's up to no good, but she's a con artist, essentially, and we'll get into that later on. But she's moved on now, so let's move on ourselves. Let's keep going. Since I've only been going for 14 minutes, we'll get to the next bonfire, which is really just through this, so it's not like a huge, dangerous trek or anything to the next bonfire, and that's okay, because I've got all these souls, and I certainly don't want to lose them. So I'm glad there's nothing too dangerous up ahead. What do we got? We have a monastery charm. What does the monastery charm do? I'm not actually sure. Where is that in here? Is that? Cures poison and restores HP. Okay. I don't remember that item at all, to be honest. Just making sure there's nothing under the stairs. Nope. Alright. And if we come through here, this area actually leads me to one of the areas that I struggled the most during my first playthrough of the game. Now I find it to be pretty easy, but on my first playthrough, man, I found it tough. Oh, that hitbox shit there was a bit weird. Bit funky. There is an area in here actually too where you can get those guys set, I believe. Which does look really cool, but it's really heavy and it breaks very, very quickly. Which is anything but cool. Cool, a human effigy. I'll take it. Soul of a Proud Knight and Old Knight Halberd. Let's have a look at those. Old Knight Halberd. This thing looks cool. It's not bad states. An undated halberd wielded by the warrior from time so ancient that there exists no record of his endeavours. Has extremely low durability. Sometimes just a thing falls to pieces and unleashes its last flash of great power. So yeah, it's a really cool item, but like its durability is 15. As opposed to this, which is durability is... Wait, what? Oh, the durability on the halberd is 20, whereas like on my hand axe here it's 50. Or on the hammer it's 80. So there's that. Of course, the problem with the hammer is that it has a very, very short range, which is why I use it as a secondary weapon mostly. Kind of like I would with this, like normally I wouldn't play through with a hand axe, I'm just playing through a hand axe because it's the first decent weapon we picked up that I could wield, and that allowed me to, you know, after a couple upgrades, it just made sense, you know? No, you don't. Oh, you're just as weak as the other one. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I always forget that my axe has, like, really shitty reach. And I swing and miss. You gonna drop anything for me? No? Okay. Alright. No trap in here. No, she's in the clear. Sublime Bone Dust, finally! That's a new item we haven't got yet. And it's a very, very important item. Let's have a look at the Sublime Bone Dust. Charred Ashen Bones. Cast them into the far fire and medulla to increase the HP restored with each use of your flask. They say these are the remains of a saint who cast himself into the bonfire, but we will never know for sure, for soot and ashes tell no story. So it was long speculated that those were the ashes of your character from Dark Souls 1. It was never confirmed or anything, but it's implied, and I think it's certainly a realistic possibility in the context of the game world itself. I could have swore there was like another little... Or maybe that's down the bottom here. I could have swore there was like more to this place than just that. I know I'm right. Elevator time! And while we're on here, let's get my pretty face back. I will stop worrying about that once I've got like a helmet that I'm wearing instead of this hat. Later on there's actually some gauntlets you can get which do the same thing as this hat, and I prefer that since gauntlets are just gauntlets. It's a little bit more passive. It's not as Fashion Souls affecting, because Fashion Souls is the most serious part of Dark Souls. Let's be real here. It's all about the look of your character. Going to walk very slowly through here, because yes, secret hollows. Strangely, these are the same ones that you find in the Forest of Fallen Giants. I thought that was interesting. And then in here, oh my, oh my. You have a basilisk. Thankfully, of all the things to bring back from the first Dark Souls, it had to be basilisk, didn't it? And I got poise broken. Oh, I didn't realize you're still alive. I thought you must have been another one. We'll come back to that, because there's a statue there. I can't remember if it's actually worth bringing that statue back to life or not. That's going to be the end of this episode up there. Alright, well, we might as well do it to see where it takes us. You can always buy another fragrant branch of yore later on. Yes! What is frozen here anyway? Is it just a random hollow warrior? I think it is. Looks like Jesus. Oh yeah, it's one of those guys from the start of the game that tried to punch us. I feel weird about starting as a deprived now, because really after that first little area of the game, like, it hasn't been a real issue. I say, now I'm fighting one of these fucking huge mastodon guys, which... where you'll see plenty of them later on in the game. This one's leveled pretty low though, as you can probably tell by the amount of damage I'm dishing to it. That's not a common amount of damage for these. They, generally speaking, are much tougher than that. Estus Flask Shard, well that was definitely worth you coming here for. I'm glad I did that. And there's these doors which don't open. They're just busted. Maybe they originally planned on them going somewhere, but then they didn't. And so they didn't. And that's the story. And there's this chest here, which I believe is full of knight armor. Or maybe even the elite knight armor set. I'm not... Knight helm, yeah. So we can have a look at that. Let's have a look at the knight armor. Let's have a well, let's have a look at the equip here. Where is it? The knight helm. Oh, that's a step up in every respect. Still looks kind of cool. Where is the... yeah. Much better specs. Metal armor worn by knights, standard issue for new Drang Lake knights. Knights have long trusted this armor for its excellency of function. How am I? Now I'm fat rolling. I'm over my equip load, damn it. Damn it! Back to the traveling merchant. Let's see if it's lighter than the Drang Lake ones. It is with significantly lower stats. Wow! Like half. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm not wearing the knight armor then. Fuck that! But it was worth coming up here for the Estus Flash Shard, so that's something. Alright, now let's get to the end of this episode up here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Nice little cave. How very, very exciting. Love me some cave action. This always reminds me of the caves in Donkey Kong Country 3. Everyone's favorite Donkey Kong Country game. No, it isn't. Alright. Well, now that we're at this bonfire, which is where we'll be starting from next time, let's make our way back to Majula. We'll burn some blind bone must. We'll give her an Estus Flash Shard, and we'll level up a bit. And we'll see if, what's his name, has any new armor he wants to sell us, because he's being a stingy bastard. Maybe be like, oh hey, look at all this cool new armor I got. Alright. Yes it is. Give me the shard. Upgrade my Estus Flask woman. 5 charges. Very nice. Next up, burn me some bone dust. That's the good stuff. Yeah. Now I get more health when I recover. Now, next up. Let's go see what armor's in here to see if there's anything new that we don't have yet. And then, we'll level up to finish this episode off.
I've stocked some new things, and I thought that you might be interested. They've been selling rather well, and I may step up operations soon. I'm surprising even myself, to be honest.
So you can already tell his attitude's changing a bit. So what is this new stuff you got? You got the Elite Knight stuff, which looks fucking cool. That's what I played through Dark Souls 1 in. Is that the only new stuff you got? Yeah, the rest is just the Falconer and the regular one. Alright, well I do love this outfit. The Elite stuff is just too cool for school. And I've still got enough there for some leveling, so let's go and do that. Go and get my levels. Once again, that was purely just for his questline. I didn't need to buy any of that stuff, but I wanted to, you know? I like doing it. I like helping that guy out. Till he gets a big head. Then he's a bit of a dick. Alright, strength up 2. So now I can wield that hammer, finally. Let's get my endurance. That's my equip load, isn't it? No, that's that one. And my vitality. That'll do. Still got 2.5. Awesome. Right then, well, now that we're here, I can swap this baby out with slightly less damage, but this is the hammer I like. You can see it's actually quicker than the axe, which I like about it. I'm still quick rolling. Is it lighter? It is, it's a whole point lighter. That's interesting. We also have the Hide Knight Sword, which I haven't upgraded, obviously, but it's got a pretty cool moveset as well. I think it requires Twinkling Titanite to upgrade, but it's not a bad weapon. And what else do we get? We got the Elite Knight Armor, which is quite heavy, but offers a lot better protection than the regular helm stuff. And yeah, these Elite Knight Gloves are still not as good as the Drang Lake stuff that we have, but so we won't worry about it. I really wish I had enough stamina to use this without fat rolling, but oh well, baby steps. We'll get there. We'll get there because I do love that. Oops, no, I want my traveling merchant tunic. There we are. Beautiful. Now I'll buy some gems while we're here. let's go and buy us some... Yeah, I'll buy one of those. We'll buy, I don't know, 3? Sure, why not? She sells one fragrant branch a year, but it's $1,200, which is fucking expensive. Anyway, Sheep Pickle's starting to come together. I am glad that I went the route I did because, I don't know, getting to this point, it's felt good. Oh yeah, I love this weapon too. That's so nice. Anyway, thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a fantastic day and a fantastic week. I look forward to catching you next time. Peace out, and as always, have a good one.